I just woke up a little while ago. If I try and stay up continuously from now to the end of BAF Cup, I'm probably gonna die. So I'll probably have a nap sometime today. But not for a few hours. EX uppercut doesn't knock down, but Ibuki can attack on the way down. But that's like, EX uppercut's a lot of plus frames, but like, parries are 1 frame in this game. So it's kind of scary when you do the EX uppercut, and it's coming down with attacks the opponent could just parry you. It's not that bad, don't get me wrong. I don't have work today, which is nice. I only work a little bit super late tomorrow, so I don't have to like plan around my schedule very much. Nice. 2-frame super. Very, very high connect, jump in, land super. Very strong option. Even if Dudley gets like his max height jump roundhouse, he can still land in super. Dudley doesn't jump very high, so. Ooh, that was intended so that Ibuki would parry it. The super didn't actually hit at all. But it was supposed to be like she parries and then she has to parry the super too. How do I win a BAF Cup if you're a terrible player? That's like not even possible. I'm like not that great myself and I can't win a BAF Cup. That's kind of the nature of fighting games. Generally speaking, the better player wins. The better player of that match wins. Barring extremely strange events. Like the game straight up bugging out, which I haven't seen in a long fucking time. It's hard, man. Video games are hard. This is Mester. I've played this young. It's good. But this is Kokujin, who is maybe the best Dudley. I've personally seen Kokujin retire twice. Yeah, you need to cheat. You need to be like that guy 2 BAF Cups ago, who like tried to like, who lost and then tried to like put himself back in. That's some essential BAF Cup lore right there. TC. You don't see that TC as much from Yun as Yang. It's like fully shared between them. I'm pretty sure it's identical. The Yang one might have more range because Yang's palms, special moves, have more range than Yun's. But I think both of them have a pretty short palm in that TC. Oop, dead. Ooh, Torch Fierce did not hit in the back. Often it does, but it's very hard to use it to plan around that. This should, like, do a shit ton. Low short, universal overhead is normally a perfect spacing for a perfectly meaty universal overhead. I don't know why it whiffed there. Maybe he didn't get enough walk-in before the low short. Or maybe Yun's crouching her box is a little bit different from some other characters. The twins are very narrow. But normally Dudley can do low short, and that's a low confirm. And then if it's blocked, he can do an immediate universal overhead, and it's perfectly spaced so that he can link super. And it's safe on block. Emphasis safe on block. The opponent can still parry it. You can never be too obvious in Street Fighter 3. That all being said, universal overheads are pretty damn fast. I went a little too deep into this one, but I don't care. Enjoying the stream. Add Game Noon to my following directory. I should. I should follow Game Noon. Why is this on the screen? There we go. Twins are pretty great. Oh, that didn't even, yeah. No parry. You can OS a parry there every single time. It's not a bad idea. It's very hard to parry by the super freeze, so it's hopefully you're already parrying. Hopefully you parry as you see the duck. There's only one frame after the super freeze where parries work for a 2-frame super. Ooh. Nice whiff punish. Yeah, I saw it. It was a low forward. I think it might have been a punish though. That wasn't a very good Genei activate. Young can get them so free. It's kind of weird to see someone do a raw one when you can like block string into it like nothing. TC into Genei activates like plus a lot. You might. Man, Kokujin has a clean ass stud. The back strong. I forgot that's not a close strong in this game. I forgot she can even activate that from far away. I think in Street Fighter 4 it's a close normal. And then close fierce is also a close normal. Nice. I think they knew what they were doing when they gave Chun-Li a car though. I think it was a deliberate thing. And I think that they knew what they were doing when they gave Chun-Li a very long cancel window on low forward. But goddamn. Close normals are a thing in this game, but not all characters have them. Dudley's a good example of a character with no close normals whatsoever. But Ryu can have, like, a different normal for every single button when close and far. Not everyone, but you know. Kikoken is a half circle. Chun-Li's only charge move is Spinning Bird. I had to like think about that. You don't really use Kikoken anyway. The only context where you use Kikoken is back fierce Kikoken as a super confirm. Most new characters for Street Fighter 3 don't have close or far normals. This game kind of considered them archaic. The only character I can think of who had close and far normals was Remy. And Remy's kind of supposed to be like a bunch of, like, he's supposed to be a reference. His design is very clearly based around Street Fighter 2 characters. Remy's supposed to be a reference. I mean, obviously Guile, but like Remy, a lot of Remy's things in general are reminiscent of Street Fighter 2. Remy's supposed to give you a Street Fighter 2 feeling when you play him. I don't think she does. I think Mikado has no close normals. Let me actually look at the character select real fast. I think Necro has no close and far normals. Ibuki does have close and far normals. Sean does. Alex does not. Wait, no, Alex does. Alex does. Alex has close forward. That might be the only one. Yeah. Alex has a close normal. Q has close forward. Probably others. I don't know Q's normals because a lot of them see basically no use at all. 12 I don't think does. No, he definitely has a far strong and a close strong. Far strong is like a swipe with the palm up. Close strong is like a little tap with the elbow. I think, or maybe that's back strong. I think it's far strong and close strong. Oro has no close and far. Wait. Oro has close and far normals. What am I talking about? It's like my main and shit. Close strong. Far strong. Elena does not. Hugo does not. Dudley does not. Twins do. It's very random. This is Tokura. Ooh. Parry, block, parry. That's pretty nice. Being able to jump easily in and out of being in parry mode is a sign of a very good player. He didn't feel good about his first parry, so we waited till he got another opportunity. Waited for one he did feel good about. That's skillful. That's subtle, but that's skillful. Being able to get a parry and then still check your swing is such a hard thing, and it's so useful. A lot of people treat every individual parry like it's their fucking one chance they manage to get somehow in the middle of a giant mess. I know I do. I do a lot of parry into just like poke. Get a parry in neutral, hit them with stand fierce. I mean not stand fierce, stand roundhouse. And that's not very good. Or like that is good, that's pretty good. But it's not, there's so many other things that could happen. Like I could get parry into command grab. You can block after parry. You can cancel parry into anything. The one thing is you can't jump during the parry stop. So if you get thrown by an untechable grab during parry freeze, you actually can't get out of it. But there are very few instances of that. Hugo can do a clap, and if you parry the clap, he can 720 you. He can cancel the clap into a 720 as a super cancel. And that will punish your parry. Or like Akuma can do certain normals, and if you parry them, he can Raging Demon. I shouldn't even say certain normals, he can do that with any normal technically. And then the Raging Demon will be guaranteed. Ooh. Makoto's new and she has no close normals. 12 is new and he has no close normals. Ugh. Oh yeah, that's right, we just talked about 12. Alright, I take it all back. Very random. Oh, Chun-Li mirrors are so bad. Chun-Li mirrors are honestly stupid as fuck. Is Kokujin's team gonna go down? What the fuck was that? That was bad. That's like an optimal punish. You see that a lot in Chun-Li mirrors. It's probably not fully optimal. It's probably something you can do, but it does the damage of a jump-in punish, which normally you need to parry the second rep in order to get a jump-in punish. Normally you need to get, like, block the first series, parry the second series, and then jump. Or, like, parry the whole thing and then jump. But Chun-Li can just do parry the last hit into the down towards hard kick, and that gives you not quite the damage of a jump-in. It looks like that was the playoffs for like the top 8 or whatever. Okay. Like this matchup. Game Center Arashi. Namero and Ricky Maru. That's one team. The other team is Matsudo Chun-Li, Hakuraku Alex, and Akihabara Chun-Li. Wow, that fucking Tatsu. No confirm. Low short, low short, low jab. The jab might have been a super. Low short goes a little further than low jab for Shotos, I think. Ooh. The reads. I think he might have checked his swing on that super. He got the back fist on an airborne opponent and he didn't super, and super was like normally the play there. But he actually hit Kim airborne. That super would have been a really bad idea. But Chun-Li got punished either way, so it was just the cancel into fireball fucked him over. Nice. That literally did half of Akuma's health in one connect. Reversal, that was a reversal demon flip. Got hit midair. This is the third Maniax Natsu no Jin Esports Square Cup. I can maybe watch. Oh, that was a nice punish. But I'm not going to do it now. He dropped the jab reset! And then he burned all his bar. That's not the end of the world for Akuma. Akuma can win with that meter. I've done the jab reset KKZ before. It's quite hard. Ooh. That recovery. Damage of a jump in. Must be nice. Kuma's not too far away. There's a bar. He still gets fucked up by a single low forward. I didn't know Chun-Li could combo those. I didn't know that was like a chain or anything. It looked like links. Low short, low short, low short. That was strange. Never seen that. The thing about the jab reset KKZ is it's small, they're still midair. So it is unblockable in that one particular scenario. And as Dr. S is saying, you cannot parry it. Or just the first hit. The very first hit is unparryable. It does chip too, so if you ever actually get the opponent to eat it, you can get guaranteed wins like that. That being said, you can quite easily get out of the way of the initial first hit and then parry the rest. But it's kind of hard. I said quite easily, but it's going to end up being something like on reaction to the freeze, hold up back and then parry, because you're not going to get out of the way of the super just by holding up back. It's not so easy. Is that true? I think it chips more when the opponent is crouching, isn't it? I mean, that's how it is with everything else in the game. Akuma has KKZ and Raging Demon always. No matter what super he picks. That being said, he needs all of his meter to use either one. He also has his 3 regular supers. His super bars are all the same length. His Super 1, Super 2, and Super 3 are all 2-bar supers, and all the meters are identical length. So none of his supers will give you cheaper KKZs or cheaper demons or anything. Both demon and KKZ are actually extremely hard to land, though. So more typically you'll see, and he has no EX moves. So more typically, you don't actually see Akuma super that much. The super you see him do the most is Super 1, which has like more confirms, and is still pretty good. No, those are the only instances of alternate supers in the game besides Gil. Oh yeah, Oro has the EX supers. Got me there. How'd I forget those? Gale has access to all his supers all the time. Gale does not have to choose between supers, he just has 3. Yeah, 3. He's got Seraphic Wing, he's got the fucking Meteor shit, and he's got Resurrection. Whoa, he fell out. That was weird. It looked like Akuma was caught off guard there. The cut Shears is probably a punish, but he was unable to convert it. Probably because he rolled the wrong way or just didn't even know what the fuck was going on. I didn't know that. Every character cuts you out of at least some of the neutral in this game. Fort Strike still has 3 supers, but they changed a lot of the supers. There's more EX supers and some other stuff. They added new supers, and a lot of the previous supers were kind of combined. For example, Ryu's Shinku is 2 bars, but they're shorter, so he has more, like, he can do them more readily. And if you get both supers at once, you can do down forward, 2 punches, and you can use all of your meter, your 2 super bars at the same time, to do a Denshin. And that's the only way to do a Denshin. And then they removed Denshin entirely from his Super 3 and made it into a Shinkutatsu. I think they also added a shit ton of range to his Super 2, but lowered the damage a bit. So it has actual confirms, but it's not all or nothing. They made some pretty cool changes in general. Most characters were generally buffed. They were also generally made easier. Confirms were added left and right. But it wasn't just like, it's cool. It wasn't just like make everyone on steroids. Most of the stuff they added like made it more technical. There was Chun-Li getting thrown out of a super. Thus confirming it's possible. There might just be an unthrowable frame during super freeze. I don't know anything about Pocket Fighter Ryu, so. Scary, scary, scary for Yan. Nice. That was a really good punish. Chun-Li, or Yan was in Ganejin, but it was still like tricky. Imagine being an Alex player. Must suck. Ooh, that jump forward. Alex air buttons have good range, but not good speed. Not really that good of hitboxes either. The Jump Fierce has a nice hitbox. That's like the only one. But that's the one that doesn't go very far out. Very vertical though. He tried to crouch Fierce. Dangerous. Alex's buttons are pretty slow in general. Stand strong is like an okay speed, and almost everything else is slow, even close forward. His lights are fast, but he can't do anything from his lights. He can cancel them straight away into super, and that's it. Technically speaking, I think he's got a confirm that's like 2 jabs into super. You'd never see it. It's such a garbage confirm because they're not low or anything. It's also kind of hard to confirm it in time. And Alex's super is like not even good to land, so... I mean, it is good to land, but... Ooh, nice punish. It has a tendency of dropping. And, the damage isn't incredible. This has been a fairly good round to show off why Alex sucks. Whoa, that was the wrong ender. He had to do it, that ender, like he just ran out of Ganejin, because he just ran out of Ganejin. Well, that sucked. Two Chun-Li players and an Alex. What were they thinking? Twelve is probably worse than Alex. 12 has had less tournament success than Alex had. But Alex hasn't had much either. But 12 is almost definitely worse than Alex. Alex at least has good damage and stun, and the ability to abruptly win. 12 doesn't have any of these things. Kunim Boss Show, that's a good team. What a weird punish. Why not just crouch Fierce? Was that more damage? It looked like it might have been. Bring the bar. Generally speaking, always use the meter in third strike. Kakatekina. He didn't need that taunt at all. He should have used the opportunity to get a little closer maybe instead. I don't know about 17. I think 17 is a probably. 18 is like a definitely. I also like Hercule's odds, but Hercule has a good chance of being a joke character. Or perhaps a lethal joke character. Unblockable. He anticipated the parry. Alpha Dan is probably stronger than Street Fighter 4 Dan. I guess it depends on the alpha. I want Pilaf, Shu, and Mai as like as a 3-person like single character. Ooh. Maybe like the child versions of all those 3 as a 3-man single character. Oh, the failed parry. Kuni is a good Ryu. But this is a really fucking... This is some nice Urian play. Nice parry. Ugh, he couldn't find anything. How good your Dungeon Ryu does is based on how many dungeon setups you get generally. That was not a good one. Not even a little bit good. He'll get that meter back though. He used it so early. Dungeon is not super expensive. That was the right play. Now he's gonna kill without using the dungeon. Hit and Kaba. I want both of them. If we get anyone from super, it's gonna be the kidder. Beerus. That was a good engine. He caught him poking and reacted. Ooh, using the donkey kick to go through the mirror. That was kind of tight. Look at that dizzy bar. Ryu's almost got another Denshin. If he gets another Denshin, it's GG. Having that much prior stun before Denshin comes out, Ryu can use some really cheap bullshit. Like block strings into DP into Denshin. He had to check his swing there because of the mirror. That ended up being okay for Ryu, but now he's out of bar again. But like Urien's out of bar, and that's more important. This is like good for Ryu right now. Now it's really good for Ryu. He's just trying to play solid. There it is. I like Beerus a lot. He's actually one of my favorite parts of Super. Beerus and Champa and their little bullshit. I like the... what's his name? I don't remember his name. The Frieza equivalent of Universe 6. Frost? Yeah, Frost. I like him. Ah, nice jumping combo. The sweep was a failed car DP. The car is off of sweep. It's off of sweep or low forward, both of them work. I think they're the same difficulty too. It's DP, and then on the first frame of your recovery from light DP, you do a sweep or a low forward, and then on the second frame you car that sweep or low forward into a light DP. So it's DP motion and on down forward, and then hard kick card to light punch. So you have to get the car and you have to get the one frame timing. Nice. When people go for car DPs at all, it's kind of cool. Is Kayla a reference to Broly? Because every time I see Kayla, I'm like, wow, this is literally Broly. No, I'm pretty sure it's crouching. I'm not dead sure, but I'm pretty sure. It's the video footage. Yeah, 18 and Videl are like the only women. Oh shit, we lost some footage. Oh. It's nice DP. That was a really meaty low forward. Lolly Chi. I remember her. She rode in the she rode on the what do you call that? The fucking flying nimbus. If they have a Dan, I want it to be Yajirobe. Other acceptable answers are Hercule and Yamcha. All of those would be good Dans. Yep, Square Cup. Atsugari Elena. This is a cool team. Unfortunately, they're up against three extremely good third strike players. Boss, Sho, and Kuni are like three of the best. Oh, you got Max. Max! Oh, I dropped the uppercut at the end. I think there's an uppercut there. You don't normally see the Rhino Horn there. It's easier, but it lowers, or it's like, you have meterless things you can do instead. But EX Rhino Horn is, I think, easier to do. I want future Gohan from the history of Trunks. Very nice. Almost like that looked really fun to hit. Ew. That was a pretty aggressive play. And now he's, yeah. Send strong towards fierce. Towards medium kick palm, towards medium kick palm, towards medium kick palm. He ended on the wrong side there. He wanted the shoulder to pop up the other way, I think. 16's like one of the only characters in the series who actually died. He's an android that's not based on a person, so he doesn't even have a soul or anything. They can't even wish him back. 16 actually died. 16's death is the most permanent death in the entire series. Oh my god, having a 12 player.
負けたくないなみたいなのはある。はい。もし負けたらと思うと大変ですからね。何言われるかわかんないんでね。あ、じゃあ聞きましょう。酔っ払った力丸さんが iPhone を探してるんですけど、慎太郎の iPhone。なるほど。
Didn't Cell have like a fucking presence in hell?
違う違う違う。慎太郎が
I thought he did.
iPhone の落とし物。
Frieza did.
iPhone 見つけた人いたら。
I thought Frieza and Cell were both in hell.
慎太郎までお願いします。僕、はい。ありました。チェムルが見つけてくれました。弟チュンリーが iPhone 見つけました。チェムルさん。チュンリーじゃないです。チェムルさん。弟さんは誠ですね、もともと。慎太郎。
In that case, Cell is pretty dead.
さあでもラオウさんの表情がなんかすごい印象的ですね。なんかすごい集中してますね。リラックスしてます。あれなんかクラシックかなんか聞いてるんですかね。いやなんかねクラシックっていいらしくて。なるほど。落ち着くのとリラックス。
They were too reckless with Reddits and Nappa.
やっぱそのどうなんですか。知らない感じ。
Should have kept him alive. To be honest, Saiyans are an endangered species.
個人的にですけど、僕は7歳ぐらいで勝ってるやつとやるのが一番嫌ですか。はい、なるほど。じゃあ元ニュートンのやつはあんまりやりたくない。やりたくないです。なるほど。相手はやりに来る。でこっちは負けたくないみたいな。そうですね。はい。じゃあ行ってみましょう。
I heard the word hell on the radio recently, and I remember being kind of surprised that they said hell on the radio. Like, not referring to the place. It was like, hell, you can try this. And I was like, what the fuck? They can say hell? On the radio? During an ad? Caught me off guard. I know TV shows get to say like shit, and maybe occasionally fuck.
なんかさっきのアラスさんの試合とかと比べるとだいぶこうお互いの攻めっ気が見えてるというか。そうですね。まあ1ラウンド目はラオウサーカスがストレート1本を取ってるんですけど、これもうどうなるかわかんないですよ。そうですね。なんかあんまりこういけてる感じはしないですね。なんかそのジローにはいろいろありますからね。ジローさんといえば春国発なんですが、春リガにまああんまり打つってこと。
Oh my god, that teleport was bad. Rao didn't punish it though. Nice. Medium Tatsu hard DP. That's easier on Chun than most characters, I think. Wow. Interesting confirm. Close, strong, super on crouching opponent. I don't think I've ever seen that confirm in my life. Akuma Super 2 is pretty damn fast. It's 2 frames like every other DP Super in this game. 1 frame startup, then active. Oops. Oops. When you get KO'd in 8 seconds, Akuma life. Ototo. That means big bro. Older bro. No, younger. Younger bro. Ani is older bro. Fucked it up. Oh my god, this pressure. Make it stop.
現の恐ろしいところ。今のバックステも怖いですね、でも。まあ、こう行くのか、奥攻め。若い、若い、大きい先生が削り圏内だが、
It looked like he got a parry there, but it was during the freeze and the game kind of freaked out. And he went back to block. He was probably trying to get a block so he could, like, parrying after the freeze is really hard, so what you usually want to do is block just a little bit after the freeze and then go for a red parry. That's actually easier. Sugiyama Necro. This guy is about as good as you can be at fighting Chun-Li as Necro. Ox King. I forget if he had a name beyond Ox King. Uh-oh. That might have been a punish. Feeling like that was a punish. Nice wall jump. Skillful play right here. Oh my god, what are you even supposed to do? Rao's so good. Is there a Necro in the world that can beat Rao? Probably not. Braiding bar is not that bad. Chun-Li had a super to punish, but saving it was probably the right play. That being said, it'd be really embarrassing if he died now, which he really could. Oh, never mind. Arala? How do you say her name? The fucking little robot from Slump. Is it a rail? She'd be a good Dan. I don't remember if she's canon in the DB universe. I think she is. Arala. She would actually be an excellent character to add. Oh my god, okay. That ended up being really good for Necro. What kind of punish was that? No super cancel. I would have parried and then done the hard spin hook. That doesn't even a combo. Whoa! That's GG. Sugiyama's the best. Back Roundhouse has a lot of plus frames. It's very rare that buttons in this game have plus frames. Or minus frames. Most attacks in this game are within, like, -5 to +2. They're within that range. Excuse me. I can't see them actually bothering to add each individual member of the Ginyu Force. And having any one of them I feel like wouldn't be that great. I feel like they're best as a collective. The only one I can maybe see them adding is Captain Ginyu. But I don't even think they'll do that. But it'd be kind of fun if Ginyu was like a bad character, but then like he could make you... He could turn... If he got the right hit, he could make you Captain Ginyu instead. So if he was like a bad character, but then you could force the opponent to play him. That would be actually funny as fuck. Imagine if you could deliberately pick a bad character, but then potentially settle the bad character on your opponent.
結構いいの入りそうなんですが、はい、どうなんですかね。なかなかその機会が恵まれない。わー、ピヨー、これピヨりましたね。サークが栄え
Yeah, reverse X copy.
サークがはびこりましたね、風まだ。マツケンさんうなずいてるんですか。マツケンさんも悪です。はい、悪の一味ですからね、これ。そうですね。正義のふりしてますけど、はい、気をつけてほしいですね。さあ、正義破れて、それぞれの正義2017が勝ち上がりました。これで、まあ、1回戦というか0回戦というか、はい、を突破ですね。さあ、これで1回戦の最終試合ですね。
When you want to be a team of low tier heroes, but you just get shit on.
関東もしょっちゅう行ってるし、もう年何回遠征してるかこいつらっていうぐらい。
Nishikawa. That's a common last name. It's like West River or something. Shirokuro Shinta.
でも健三さんがね、割とチュンリーを苦手にしてるイメージがあるんです。
A lock-in lightning like was kind of sexy. I think this is low-key an okay matchup. Classic tier lists always put it as 6-4 Chun-Li's favor. But I feel like it might be 5-5.
迫る。
I always see Yang players do pretty well against Chun. Yang has some nice tools against Chun. It's not like he just loses to her immediately in footsies either. Nice. Crash Chef Super is actually just kind of hard to do in general. You have to like buffer it. You have to do like down towards down jab towards kick. Very hard to do without doing that.
珍しいミス出ましたね。最後が出なかったのが悔やまれますね。チュンリーが 2.5 本。これはちょっと分からなくなりましたね。
Oh no.
かくんない。あれ、タッチガードしても結構難しいですね。ヤンのキャンセルタイミングによって。
That back fierce.
そうですね。届かなくなるんですね。
Just completely wreck us, it's fine.
冷静でしたね、KO さんも。が、チュラショイク入って。
Reversal Super is okay. It's very risky.
苦笑いですね、仏のヤックンも。1P チームは大喜びですね。2P チーム苦笑いですが、まあそうですね。でも今結構さんとできるぐらいの力ありますね。ここから勝負みたいなもんですね。でも今 KO さんも EX トーノのつなぎミスんなければ終わりだったので、だからちょっと途中で1回で終わりっていう感じですね。嫌な負け方もちょっと思ったんですけど、表情を見るにちょっと出なかった感じでしたね。ちょっと嫌な負け方なので、ヤックンがここ粘れないとちょっと分かんなくなりましたね。ちょっと出なくて、打ってなってるのを見越して、ちょっと強気な行動が通ってましたね、かなり。白黒さんもでも天童さんの速い攻めに耐え切りましたね。そうですね。ちゃんと割と冷静にガードできてたので。
This team on the right only has 2 members. How did it even get this far?
さあ、これで出てくるのはヤックンですね。さあ、サードストライクといえば、この
Just a twin and another twin. Yan and a Yang.
白黒さんが結構優先うまいっていうか、ちゃんとやってるっていうのは聞いてるんで。そうですね。これ、プレセブレーションカップで今年上がってますね。
That hit on the very late frames. The dash punch might not have been punishable like that. Normally the dash punch is just unsafe on block in Genejin. If you parry it, it's normally even more unsafe. I think you only get a combo out of flow forward activate if it's crouching opponent. The forward is a decent way of setting up an activate, but like, you don't get a conversion, I don't think. You can combo out of target combo activate, close fierce activate, I think. You can combo out of shoulder into activate. Any launcher into activate, like medium or hard shoulder, or close medium kick. That's like the general ones. Palm activate, you can combo out of. Oof.
今のは小足がしゃがみなどだったんで、プラス2フレの投げ目的中に多分前方になっちゃいましたね。前方がちょっと打つのが早かったんじゃないかなっていう。
Who is this third member on this two-man team? Who is it jumping on?
この3キャラだけしゃがみなどすると2フレーム高速が伸びるっていう仕様があって、基本的にはいいことはあんまりないんですけど、ああいう当て投げに対して投げ
Oh, it's just one of them plays twice.
いつものタイミングでパンパンで打っちゃうとちょっと無敵中に投げをしちゃう時があるとそうですね。ただそれもしゃがみガードだと遅らせなきゃいけないんですけど、当たってる場合はないんで。なるほど。
Oh, maybe X is a player and not the lack of a player.
ちゃんと確認しないとそうですね。当たっちゃうよ。タイミング打ちの時に負けちゃうんで。
That would make sense, I guess.
判断が難しかったところでしたね。
Who has the handle X? So this team is two Yangs and a Yun. I respect that. This is Square Cup. It happened just recently. This is that Iori Yang. I like this color a lot.
フロさんとしてはここ粘りたいところですね。そうですね。ここ3立てがちょっとこのチームだとなかなか苦しいですね。
Nomiya Maki. Man, I don't know. It's a mystery. That's just one of the names of the existing players. Maybe it is one of them plays twice. I thought that guy looked like Vampiton though, but now I don't remember what Vampiton looked like. Nice. Stenlight kick is very fast. It's used for a lot of Yang's pickups. Oh, he didn't complete it. He only did a little bit. Oh, left forward into the first set of EX Rekka didn't combo. Sad. EX Bird actually working?
お互い確定でしか技を振りたくないんですが、着地に手が来てましたね。さあノーマル投げから最速交番。
Oh, that was a nice parry. Might have been a blue parry because there was a very big window there. Normally parrying between Rekkas is red parries, but you can delay them for a really long time.
Right. まあでもやっぱりみんな強いですね。そうですね。ここまで残ってるだけあって、次の試合が亀戸ホルモン VS ザンクということで、ミモナたちですね。はい。まあ力丸のなんかマスターコース。
When does the match start?
何のことだかよくわかんないんですけど。さあ先方力丸チュンリー来ましたね、いきなり。
Mickey Mars is a scary motherfucker. GG no re. I'm pretty sure this outfit is not Chun-Li's default, but it looks super similar to it. I think it's a darker blue. Maybe it is her default. She's got two blues that look really close. She's got like a salmon. She's got like a white. Nice. Oh, drop the palm. That ender's kind of hard. This is still like a coin flip. Nice non-super there. That was like subtly kind of good. That he didn't super. Could have been stopped there. He would have gotten a longer combo. Mickey Mara's a bit fucking nutty. A bit weird. Bit of a weird guy. That goes beyond pop-off. Imagine being an Aura player and having to fight a Chun-Li player. I've seen this Aura player before, I think. Aura stuff forward is pretty good here. And by pretty good, I mean it's one of his only functional normals. Aura's low forward can trade or win against Chun-Li's low forward. Of course, it can also lose, but it'll usually trade. And it's an okay trade for Aura. He doesn't really win or lose for it. But the point is, it's a normal he can actually use to play footsies, whereas most of his other normals don't work at all. So like having something that works only the regular amount instead of not working at all is okay. Did Jerry even lose to Chun-Li in Season 1? I thought that matchup wasn't even that bad. Chun-Li like mostly won off her zoning in Season 1. I shouldn't say that, because she had the, look at that, low profiling the fireball. She had the instant air legs too. It's a strong whiff. This matchup can still instantly end at any time. Be careful about Aura. I was gonna high parry there if it was me. Well. Mikimara, whoa dude. We are popping off. This is some next level pop off. I want to see this chat like utterly and completely filled with fucking sour, please. How could you see that and not sour, please? I don't get it. That was like basically sour, please. Oh, so someone places one. I can't even think of an American player who showboats this hard. Why are you asking me what happened to her costume? I'm not Capcom. What did happen to it? It was cool. She had it in Street Fighter 4, if I recall. It was one of her alternates, or something similar to it was one of her alternates.